got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, Anthony Simons came in as a shy teenager. He said, people here have seen me grow up. Even those around me tell me, man, you've come a long way. You're becoming a man now. I'm coming out of my shell. I've grown a lot, and I'm out of the quiet stage. Now, I'm much more talkative. Kevin?
He is, and his game, David, speaks volumes by itself. David, thank you. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. And for the Trailblazers, at lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes. But it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
Now here's Simon. Teardrop shot. Thibault can't get it to go. Takes a 3. The rebound by Grant. And so Grant will bring it up for Portland. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
Now, here's Grant. His last outing, he had 8 points. Yep, it counts.
The playmaking skills of Lillard reads defenses so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate uncovered.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Grant. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
A 3 ball. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Last time in San Francisco, they lost to the Warriors.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Always a slight melancholy feel as we say goodbye to the regular season and some of the teams that played in it. And Steve, it's a tough time, but the postseason, man, that's a different story. The excitement is right around the corner, and we can't wait.
Kevin, that's the difference. It's playoff time. If you didn't make it, too bad. We are focused on the teams that are playing for championships.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Following the missed shot by Nurkic.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
No luck that time either.
Very surprising he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
Shot from 12. Portland again missing. Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
Quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the court.
And the Trailblazers with possession here. The Warriors making the shot. To the wing on the left. Here's Lillard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the first one at the line is good. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he's in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton and Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
It's stolen by Reddish. One-on-one fast break. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Now the lineup for your Trailblazers, Torrey Craig.
54 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Eubanks. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Here's Watford. The Warriors making the shot. 17 seconds left to play in the first. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
It's all time in Portland. And don't go away. We'll be back at the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
10. It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Portland.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Kings.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
Now, here's Grant. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins, and Nurkic gets it to go.
A jack-of-all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Sinks the three-pointer. 7 points in the game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Simons, the pass to Craig. Here's Nurkic. Trailblazers moving the ball around. No good from Grant.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Here's Simons. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Sharp. Portland again missing. Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Looney. To the wing right side. Shoots. No good that time. And the Trailblazers going the other way. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Lillard from outside. And stolen by Wiggins. All alone. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Lillard from outside.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
He is scorching the D, exploding offensively.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They trail by 9 points. Watford passes to Thibault. Kicks it to Reddish. Pass to Lillard. From past the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got 5.
And there's that competitive spirit from Dame, marching right back and answering the call.
To answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Trailblazers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Back to Thibault. Passes to Watford. To the paint, Lillard outside. Oh, good with the triple. Warriors leading by 6. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Launches it. Drills it from outside.
Number 12.
18 points for him.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Albright. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They ended the second with a solid 9-point lead. A nice show of force by them. Big fella. And it's just about.
Hey, fans, get up and move.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books.
Warriors ball starts the second half. Let's hear it.
Warriors leading by 9.
Team.
Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's the pass to Simons. The shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. And up the court come the Warriors on the break.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Grant, right side. Nurkic trying to get open. No good from Grant.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow. Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Back to Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. Grant gets a wide open look. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Grant's got 5 points so far.
finally they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Torrey Craig comes in for Matisse Thybulle.
2
And
minutes
it's Sharp in for Lillard.
2 minutes.
Back to Curry. Yes, that goes in. Curry's got his first basket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Trailblazers trail by 16. Simons from outside. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Down low, here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
A display of pure athleticism by Jeremy Grant, rising up for the huge dunk.
Three-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 1:14 left to play in the third. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Let's hear it for your Blazers D.
Curry passes to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Assisted by
passing ability of Steph Curry. Not just a shooter, he's skilled at spotting open guys.
Pass to Sharp. Inside. Here's Watford. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Curry against Simon. Lets it go from deep. The shot will not fall. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Here's Grant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
I mean, beautiful stroke on the jumper, something Grant didn't bring into the league, but he's got it now.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Warriors leading by 12. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. Out left to the wing. Simons against Curry. That 3 off the mark. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Eubanks. That one, no good. Great D that time from Iguodala. 2 on the clock. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. We've got Jonathan Kuminga. He's out there with Iguodala. Wiggins is out there with Curry. Here's Eubanks. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Portland moving the ball around. Sharp drills the three-pointer. Sharp's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Personal foul.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Trailblazers trail by 13. Kicks it out to Lillard. Here's Nurkic. And at last, they get one to fall.
It's a challenge trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. He is so good at capitalizing on the offensive boards.
From downtown, hands it from downtown. He's got 29 points.
Picking up from where he left off, I lost count of how many threes he hit in the first half. Now nails this one.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
One of those guys who stuffs the stat sheet. Nurkic is a double-double machine. He also picks up a few steals and assists.
And Portland making a change here. Grant's checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Good stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Nurkic also eats up a lot of space inside.
Greg, at 6'11", 290, he'll do the dirty work for you. He's also a powerful player with plenty of tricks inside.
And Portland making a change here. Simons is checked in.
One of the strongest players in the league. Nurkic is a force in the painted area on both ends of the floor.
Connects from three-point range.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Thibault, the pass to Lillard. Fires the three. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Three-pointers, Simons. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Nurkic with the block.
When Nurkic blocks shots, you feel it. An impactful defender.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth.
And final quarter. Let's hear it for your Blazer defense.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. 17-point game. Pass to Thibault. Now Nurkic. Green with the rebound.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
The assist.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And it's Portland with the rebound.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
So Portland ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
Portland with the ball. Trailing by 17. Passes it to Reddish. Kicks to Winslow. Now the pass to Craig. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rondo. He sinks the 11-footer.
And when Rondo is dropping in the mid-range shots, it really opens up the floor for everyone else.
Shot from the wing. And the Warriors miss again. The Trailblazers on offense. Here's the floater. Winslow's shot is off. No good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.